What's up YouTube, it's S.D.D here and it's your friendly bitch tit coming at you with another video of today. Today's topic, guys, we're going to be talking, about E3 and all the launches, games and consoles that the show have kind of announced. And kind of my opinions, guys, on what I think about these games. Now, this could be a fairly lengthy video because there was quite a lot that was mentioned at E3, guys. Now, I don't know if you guys kind of watched it. I think it was one of the best E3s they've had in a long time. There were so many absolutely brilliant games released at E3. So, let's go into it, guys. Basically, each June, the games industry travels en masse to Los Angeles for E3. Okay, the Western world's biggest video games conference, in order to show and see the hottest games titles around. So, guys, it's just immense. It's immense. The event is now well underway, and I think it's on its day 3 today, guys. So, with all their press conferences done and dusted, and the show doors open to visitors, that means plenty has been announced already, with 1 or 2 surprises along the way. Okay, guys. So, one big thing, Microsoft, for example, unveiled the Xbox One S console during its media briefing, which is not only 40% smaller than the first-gen model, but comes complete with HDR and 4K video capabilities. This is pretty damn fucking sweet, guys. Now, I'm not really an Xbox fan. I'm nothing against Xbox, I just never really played Xbox. I'm a PlayStation fan. But this Xbox looks freaking awesome, guys. Now I might actually get this because there's a couple of games that have been announced that I really want to play, and it's on Xbox. So yeah, guys, I am really looking forward to this console coming out, and it's going to be really cheap as well. And you can buy a 2 terabyte version for like 350 quid in the UK. Wow, I think I've been sold Xbox. So in addition, it had a bigger reveal in the form of Project Scorpio, guys. Okay, so Project Scorpio, which it calls the most powerful games console ever, it is scheduled for a Christmas 2017 release. Now, the speculation, guys, on this Project Scorpio, that it's going to be a monstrous console that they're going to release. Okay, an absolutely monstrous console, and the speculations are it's going to have 8-core processor. It's going to have 6 kilobits of like graphic capabilities. It's also going to have 300 gigabytes of bandwidth internet. So this, and it's going to be an absolutely freaking beast, guys. Now this isn't actually clarified yet, but this is what they've kind of said that is going to be in it. So this console, guys, is going to be fucking awesome, and it's going to be brilliant. I can't wait. So, guys, moving on. Sony, on the other hand, made the biggest noise about PlayStation Virtual Reality, or PlayStation VR, rather than a new console. It will launch on the 13th of October, priced at £349 or $399, guys. Thereabouts. There are plenty of games, naturally, but no other major hardware announcements from PlayStation this time around. Now, everyone was expecting kind of like the PlayStation Neo to be announced, and it wasn't. So it's a load of rubbish, guys. I don't understand why, but perhaps they're trying to vamp it up for a later date. I don't know. We will continue to update this around throughout E3 week and see if there's anything else mentioned, guys, throughout E3, because at the moment nothing's really been said. So about this kind of PlayStation Neo. So obviously, guys, moving on. Xbox at E3 2016. Now, Microsoft started its E3 press conference with a bang by announcing the Xbox One S. The new console was 40% smaller than the current model, but packs a 4K HDR video output, as well as a HDR for games. It will come with a 500 gigabytes, 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte drive, and a refined controller with better range and Bluetooth support. Pricing starts at just $299 for the 500 gigabyte version. So you're looking, guys, at about, I'd say about £350 to £400 for the 2 terabyte version. So that's actually pretty damn good. I might get this. It's available for pre-order now with an August release release touted. Okay. Also, guys, Microsoft also detailed a new Xbox Play Anywhere service. That means digitally downloaded games can be played on Xbox One and Windows 10 machine at no extra cost. That's pretty damn sweet, guys. PlayStation don't really have something like that yet, but it's pretty damn good, guys. Buy a game for one format and you get the equivalent on the other for free. So obviously, for instance, you buy an Xbox, guys, you can get it on Windows 10 for free. On the games front, Microsoft showcased new levels within Gears of War 4, Final Fantasy 15, and Forza Horizon 3, with some slick HDR graphics on show and plenty of cross-platform action. Now, guys, Forza Horizon 3 and Gears of War 4 look freaking awesome. Now, this would be one of the reasons why I would buy an Xbox One S, because of these two games. Now, I'm not really a Final Fantasy fan. I've played it, but I'm not really a fan of Final Fantasy. So this new one looks very good, but I'm just probably not really that into it. So, but the real surprise came in the form of Project Scorpio, guys. So I think when everyone at Microsoft announced that, it was pretty damn sweet. But we weren't expecting Microsoft to better the Xbox One this year, but it did. With the Project Scorpio, with a teaser for its next-gen machine, one that is capable of 4K HDR gaming. It won't self-cannibalize though, with Xbox One S and Project Scorpio all able to run the same gaming catalog, just at different levels of graphical fidelity, and so nobody gets left behind. So basically, guys, what they're saying is you can basically play all games that you've got for Xbox One on the new S and the new kind of Project Scorpio console. That's pretty fucking sweet. Called Project Scorpio at the moment, the new console is in development and aiming to give you more power for sharp, smooth 4K gaming, as well as all the grunt you need for virtual reality in high resolution. The Project Scorpio launch date is Christmas 2017. Details are light, but it's very exciting, guys, that this console is being released. Now, obviously said, we got nothing at the moment from PlayStation, so watch this space. So, on the PlayStation front, guys, PlayStation at E3 2016, a PlayStation conference kicked off in a different style than to Xbox. There was no mention of hardware, but instead a full orchestra in a classic theatre. Of course, they're going to introduce the new God of War. Now, an orchestra at E3, guys, was fucking awesome. It was absolutely brilliant. And then when they kind of went into this new God of War game, and they showed off like the kind of like the main character in it, God of War, and obviously this time he had like a son or a mentor with him. And it started off pretty damn good, guys. Now, the graphics looked like something out of kind of like, you say, Naughty Dog. Something like that they would do in Uncharted 4. The graphics were very, very similar to that. The gameplay was very, very similar to that, guys. And it looks like a visually stunning title also, merging hardcore combat with what looks to be a heartfelt story, guys. So as I said, it has a very kind of like Uncharted 4 feel to it. There was plenty more besides, including the brand new Days Gone, in which a biker roams an apocalyptic zombie-infested world, and there is more than a few zombies. Now, guys, if you're a big fan of zombie games, this one is for you, because there are fuckloads of the fuckers running around chasing after you. It started off with one, and he looked like a bit like something out of Gollum, and then there was just hundreds. There was hundreds, guys, just chasing you. It was freaking amazing. I loved it. So it was absolutely crazy, guys. Indeed, there are drones, perhaps more animated characters on the screen in any one moment than ever we've seen before, guys. So yes, I'm saying there was tons and tons of freaking zombies, guys. It was something brilliant. Some of the big hitters announced at 2015 E3 also were shown off in greater detail too. From Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, this is one game I'm really, really looking forward to, guys. But I'm a bit disappointed that it was getting released on the 28th of February next year. Crazy, absolutely crazy, guys. And to The Last Guardian, both of which have final release dates. Obviously, once again, 28th of February 2017 for Zero Dawn, or Horizon Zero Dawn even, and 25th of October 2016, respectively, for The Last Guardian. The Last Guardian, guys, has been delayed before and announced before, and finally, they've announced a date for it, so we cannot fucking wait for this game. It is going to be freaking awesome. The main hardware push for Sony was the pricing and release date information around the PlayStation VR. It also launched at £349 or $399 on the 13th of October, along with more than 50 available games. But that was it on the hardware front. No update about PS4 or 0.5 Neo, whatever you want to call it, meaning Microsoft is pushing its neck out ahead in the 4K gaming stakes. Of course, it's all about the games, guys. But that's a huge message that Sony just wasn't able to counter, guys. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see, guys. We'll wait and see. So, guys, Nintendo at E3. Now, was there going to be any speculation about the Nintendo NX? Nothing. Okay? Nintendo is all about Zelda this year. It was unveiled not only the name of the game, Breath of Wild, that's what the name of the game is, guys, but also a gameplay trailer. The company dedicated its entire stand to the game too, with a huge, contained world akin to Hyrule laden with TV screens and Wii U's. We've played the game for 35 minutes on the screen, guys, when they showed you at E3, and yeah, my thoughts on it, it was pretty damn good, guys. I quite liked it. I quite like the Zelda games. I've got a couple of Zelda games for the Nintendo 3DS. I'm a big Nintendo 3DS fan. So yeah, obviously, and also, guys, they released 2 new Pokemon games, Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Sun. Now, these are going to be released later at the end of the year, kind of like December time, and I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys. Now, there's kind of like new animations on them and stuff like that, but they do look pretty damn good, guys. So yeah, but yeah, it was all about Zelda this year, guys. Unfortunately, there wasn't really much I was said about. There was a couple of other games, but I'm not really bothered about them. Okay, so Zelda is due to be released in 2017 to the release simultaneously along the Nintendo NX version. So this game, guys, is not only just coming out on the 3DS and Wii U, it's also going to come out on the Nintendo NX version, which is going to be released next year. Obviously, guys, Nintendo also confirmed that there will be no NX presence or news at the show, or E3. So this will probably be announced later in the year. So, moving on, guys. EA at E3 2016. EA's press conference saw the company reveal a number of new installments for popular games. Over the next year, it will be getting Titanfall 2, Mass Effect Andromeda, FIFA 2017, Battlefield 1, which I freaking can't wait for, guys, and the plethora of Star Wars games in the future, including a tease of PlayStation VR title that will give you immense control over the X-Wing. So, guys, yeah, obviously the big games that were really this year for EA are Titanfall 2, obviously is coming on PlayStation 4 as well, and Battlefield 1, guys. They did that massive 1 hour multiplayer gameplay of it. Look at my channel, guys. I've got the EA press conference on there, and it is absolutely brilliant. Now, I'm a bit kind of stuck to what I could put up on my channel because a lot of it is copyrighted and I can't stick it up. Now, EA were able to let me do that, so that's why I've got that on there for the EA Play one. So if you want to watch that, guys, for the whole press conference, please do watch that. It was really, really good. And so, yeah. So, moving on, guys. We've got Bethesda at E3 2016, guys. Bethesda is one of the big kind of gaming companies. Obviously, recently done Fallout 4, and very, very recently, they also done Doom. Okay, so Dishonored 2 was the lead title for Bethesda at this year's show. And for those still enjoying the 90s, Quake Champions was also unveiled. It will feature a diverse cast of warriors, each having alternate attributes and unique abilities. Another surprise came in the form of Prey, a futuristic first-person remake that borrows the name and theme of the last-gen classic but looks to be bigger in scope. So, guys, these games just look freaking amazing. Now, Quake has been around for absolute years, guys. It was an old PC game. It still is PC game, but obviously they've got a new one. It's called Quake Champions, which is like it's got a whole new device cast of warriors and all having different abilities, and it looks freaking awesome, guys. Now, I think they promised us that there's going to be like kind of 60 frames a second and like something like just something stupid gigahertz. It was ridiculous. So you're going to need a pretty damn powerful PC, guys, to play this Quake Champions game. Please check out their Bethesda E3 kind of press conference online. It's on YouTube, so definitely check it out, guys. So yeah, it's crazy. In addition, virtual reality versions of Fallout 4 and the Doom were demonstrated under a Bethesda VR moniker, showing the company's commitment to the future tech. So guys, we can have fucking Fallout 4 in virtual reality and Doom. Now, obviously, I love Doom, guys. I need to put another video up about Doom, actually. I haven't done it for a few days now. But Doom in virtual reality, guys. Fuck my life. It is going to be sick. It's going to be so, so good, guys. I cannot wait to see this. I'm really looking forward to playing this game in virtual reality, guys. Moving on. Ubisoft at E3 2016, guys. There weren't too many surprises at Ubisoft's event this year, guys, given Watch Dogs 2 had been revealed a week prior, which I've got that on my channel as well, guys, so please check that out. There were plenty of swear words and some silly dancing, though, plus Star Trek playable in virtual reality form. Okay, so the majority of the major titles were ones we had seen in 2015, which means they're closer to completion with the likes of South Park, The Fractured But Whole, and the Ghost Recon Wildlands hitting the shelves in 2016. Even new title is Steep, which is all about extreme sports, wingsuit gliding, challenges, crazy crashes, and social play. Will be out before Christmas of this year, guys, 2016. Now, this new game, Steep, guys, looks absolutely epic. They kind of mapped it around Mont Blanc. Obviously, the studios are all based in kind of Mont Blanc area. Now, the mountain is, I would say, 90% exactly how it is in real life. Obviously, certain areas in real life you can't really ski or snowboard or whatever, so that's going to edit a little bit, but it looks fucking amazing. Now, this is one game I'm going to really get, because I like all that extreme sports stuff, and that in fact you can kind of do all your multiplayer things on there as well. This game looks absolutely epic, guys. I can't wait to play this game. As soon as it gets released to be able to pre-order, I am going to pre-order it, because I really can't wait. Now, the South Park game looks pretty good as well, guys. It's basically like a remastered version of the old South Park that they did. And yeah, it looks really good. They've got some updated kind of gameplay on it, updated kind of like motions, etc. So yeah, it looks like a really good game. Not really a game I would probably go out and spend 30 50 quid. I'll probably wait till it's like 20-30 grand or something. But yeah, no, it looks really good. Obviously, Ghost Recon as well is coming to Xbox One. Wildlands, that looks really damn good, guys. So moving on, guys, obviously this year we have Activision also at E3 2016. Activision has opted for a lower key E3 this year, with its games showcased on other company stands and in private room rather than have a booth of its own. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Skylanders Imaginators are in its major titles, with the latter featuring game fave character Crash Bandicoot to the Toys to Life universe. So guys, the publisher also announced that it is bringing back Crash in fully remastered versions of the first 3 classic games. Guys, this is amazing. Crash Bandicoot 1, Crash Bandicoot 2, The Cortex Strikes Back, Crash Bandicoot Warped. They will be appearing on PlayStation 4 in 2017. So that's fucking... it's awesome, guys. Crash Bandicoot is coming back. No new game, guys, but it's a new remastered versions of the old games. So it looks fucking sick. It looks amazing, guys. It looks amazing. So that's basically it, really, guys, for Activision that they really announced. They didn't really announce too much, guys, at E3 this year. So, what other games companies are at E3 2016? Now, hundreds of publishers and developers show their wares at E3 each year, either on the show floor behind closed doors, or BCD, or whatever you want to call it, in private rooms. This year, the event is no different. As we've mentioned, there is no Activision stand at the show itself, with some on the site, BCD behind closed doors sessions instead, and Electronic Arts 2 is hosting its own separate event, EA Play. 2K is at the show big time though, showing off a more in-depth build of Mafia 3, which it revealed with a 22-minute gameplay trailer, guys. Now, this was pretty damn good. Now, I actually might get this game. It looks fucking sick. It's like a Grand Theft Auto, but like on steroids. It's ridiculous. Okay, so the other major companies, guys, at E3, but not detailed above, are, or what I've mentioned so far, guys, in the description, or what I've been saying now, are as really follows, guys. We have Bandai Namco, Capcom, CD Projekt Red, Deep Silver, Focus Home Interactive, Konami. Another big one there. Obviously, Kojima made an announcement at PlayStation and announced a new game, guys. This looks fucking sick. Logitech, Oculus, Razer, Sega, Square Enix, Take-Two, and Warner Bros. Now, obviously, yeah, as we all know, guys, Dead Red Redemption 2 is not getting made. It's being cancelled. What the fuck? Yeah, so, I don't know what Take-Two are doing. I don't know if they've got any more GTA stuff up their sleeve. Nothing really has been announced yet. There are plenty of smaller developer guys, publishers, and hardware manufacturers. We also have our eye on, or have my eye on, or anybody else has their eye on, guys. It is pretty crazy because they promise some great games and accessories this year, including Rebellion, Alienware, Crytek, and Nvidia. So I'll be going to get some new kind of like Alienware software, new laptop maybe, and Nvidia, some new graphics cards, etc. So what games are at E3 2016? As well as the big titles announced but not technically playable or demoed at E3, there are plenty on the show floor. And in private sessions that people have attended, guys. So here are some picks of what we have, what I've seen so far, and hope to still see or go hands-on with E3 at 2016. So guys, here is the picks on kind of what games that so far have been announced at E3. These are clearly plenty more too, but these are on my kind of immediate hit list, guys. So without further ado, guys, let's announce these games that have kind of been released so far, guys. So at E3 this year, Battlefield 1 for Xbox One, PC and PS4. Below Xbox One PC, which is obviously a new game, guys. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, guys, I thought this was actually pretty fucking sweet. This game looks really, really good. The graphically, the kind of gameplay, fuck what everyone else says. I mean, everyone's just all these haters out there just really pisses me off. Now, this game looks really, really good. I'm really looking forward to playing it, and it comes out on Xbox One and PS4 and PC. So, obviously, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, which comes out with the Call of Duty if you get the kind of like collector's edition or whatever edition it is for the game. Civilization 6, guys. Now, this looked really, really good. Like, I really, really like the look of this, guys. Yeah, there was some new features. They've made it a little bit more complicated. Kind of like with the new ways you can kind of like build up your cities. But I think also they've announced, they showed you like 3 or 4 cities at least. So they showed you like the Egyptian city that you could have, or Petra, or whatever it was, and it was actually looked really pretty good, guys. And this is only for PC, guys. So yeah, Crackdown 3 didn't really see much of that, but this is one other game that they always announced at E3 this year. If that's just for Xbox One, so it's an Xbox One exclusive. Dead Island 2, Xbox One, PS4 and PC. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Xbox One, PS4 and PC, guys. Dishonored 2, guys. This game looked freaking awesome. Really, really like that. Yeah, just look really good. Xbox One, PS4, PC, guys, as well. FIFA 17. This looked really, really, really good, guys. It's got a new story mode to it. It's got a new whole. Basically, you're a guy in the game. And excuse me, you're a guy in the game, and you basically kind of start your career, and you basically work your way up as like a little kid, right up to the big stage. So it looks really good, guys. So this is for Xbox One, PS4, and PC, guys. Obviously, we all know this. Final Fantasy 15, Xbox One, PS4. It's not out for PC, guys. For Honor. That's another game that looked really good, guys. This is for Xbox One, PS4, and PC also. Now, Gears of War 4, guys, looks absolutely amazing. They did a kind of 20 or so minute demo of this. It looked freaking sweet. I haven't got an Xbox, but I might have to get one now because of this game. So it looks really good. And this is being released for Xbox One, guys. Excuse me. And for PC. Moving on, guys. Halo Wars 2. This is another Xbox One exclusive game for Halo, and another PC game, guys. Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, this isn't an Xbox game. This isn't a PC game. It's exclusive to PS4, and it is coming out on the 28th of February next year. So this looks like a really good game, guys. I'll reword that. It doesn't look like a good game. It looks like it's a fucking awesome game. You go around and basically kill like hybrid dinosaurs. It just looks freaking sweet. It just looks excellent, guys. So yeah, I really can't wait for that. I'm gonna pre-order that. Moving on, guys. Mafia 3 looks epic. As I said before, it looks like Grand Theft Auto 5 on steroids. It is just ridiculous. Xbox One, PS4, PC, guys. Mass Effect Andromeda. This looks like obviously another spacey kind of game. What's with all the space games, guys, this year? There's loads of them. There's loads of spacey games this year. I mean, it's crazy. It's good. I love it. I love it. The more space stuff, the better. So that's why I like a bit of Call of Duty. And this comes out, guys, for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Now, the big game, guys, that I'm a little bit disappointed about that they delayed it. But that is No Man's Sky, which is PS4, guys. It's a PS4 exclusive, and it's for PC as well. And they're not doing it for Xbox One. So if you've got an Xbox One, guys, we can't all be perfect. So yeah, No Man's Sky, guys, I really can't wait for that. That's going to be one of my main games on my channel when it does get announced. Planet Coaster, guys, didn't really see much of this, but that's for PC. Pro Evolution Soccer 2017. This is for Xbox One, PS4 and PC, guys. Recore, which is just a kind of like like a first-person shooter game, and it's just for exclusively Xbox One. Sea of Thieves, Xbox One PC. Scalebound, Xbox One. Star Citizen, PC. South Park, The Fractured But Whole, Xbox One, PS4 and PC. A Legend of Zelda, guys. Now, it is being released for Wii U, and eventually it will be released for the Nintendo NX when it gets released sometime next year. Next game, guys, is The Last Guardian. This is a PS4 exclusive, finally getting released. Amazing. Titanfall 2, guys, Xbox One, PS4, PC. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, Xbox One, PS4 and PC, guys. Looks pretty damn good. It's another Tom Clancy's game, great. And then Untitled Forza game. Now, that is an Untitled Forza game, guys. It is basically, because at the moment it was Untitled, but it is kind of like, hasn't been announced at the moment, but they're kind of saying it is Forza Horizon 3. So, but they kind of they haven't really made their mind up about it yet. So it's at the moment it's Forza Horizon 3. Okay, so that's going to be for Xbox One as an exclusive. That's one game that I really, really want to look at, and it's on my Xbox. So it looks like I'm gonna have to get to Xbox, guys. So wait and see. And it obviously comes out on PC as well. Another big game, guys, is Watch Dogs 2. Really, really looking forward to this. Looks absolutely amazing. Looks twice as good as the first one. Really can't wait to get this, guys. It looks fucking sweet. And this obviously comes out on Xbox One, guys, PS4 and PC. And the Ukulele. I don't really see much about this, guys, but it's for Xbox One, PS4, Wii U and PC. So, is also naturally a flood or virtual reality game for PlayStation VR. Oculus Rift, HTC, Vive, PS VR, for example, is coming out in October, so the focus is massive. So, I'll update you guys as and when the list of the new games for this kind of like get released, guys. But there is a couple of games I've actually already pre-ordered for VR, so I really can't wait to get my hands onto this. So, moving on, guys, kind of last real topic I want to talk about is what we would like to have seen at E3. Now, there were some games, guys, that weren't really announced at E3, and we were kind of looking forward to them being announced at E3, and nothing really did get mentioned about it. So, yeah. So, what we would like to have seen at E3, or what I would have liked to have seen at E3, because obviously I'm talking about you guys, so that's why I'm saying what we would like to have seen at E3. Although we've already seen loads of exciting products, there are some notable absences. So this is what we were hoping for, but failed to materialise at E3 this year, guys. Nintendo NX. There were rumours that Nintendo would announce its Wii U, guys, successor at E3, or even beforehand. But the company itself officially confirmed that there will be no NX or Nintendo NX news or unveiling at the show prior to its start. Instead, it will be unveiled later in 2016 and will hit the streets in March of next year. So, guys, that's a little bit disappointing, but at the moment, I would quite happily say that Xbox are kind of leading the console wars. We have to wait and see now what PlayStation 4 PlayStation have up their sleeve. Okay, so again, guys, one of the games that I was kind of like hoping to be announced was Half-Life 3. We say it every year, and every year we are very disappointed. But yet again, we are. Sadly, guys, there is no Half-Life 3 for PC or any console or anything like that. So, if you wanted it, guys, there's no Half-Life 3. Last of Us 2, guys. Now, okay, guys. Now, Last of Us 2. Rumours have flown about PS4, the sequel to Naughty Dog's incredible Last of Us ever, since the original was released, but as much as we wanted it to be, Sony's One More Thing at its press conference, that wasn't the case. Next year, perhaps, guys. I don't know. But what was kind of released, guys, was the new kind of like PlayStation game that they did kind of announce, guys, and obviously this was it was pretty damn freaking epic, guys. Now, the PlayStation game they kind of did talk about was Days Gone. which obviously was all about zombies and stuff like that. Obviously, multiple zombies where you can kill everybody. It was ridiculous, and that was very, very similar to Last of Us 2. So, yeah, that maybe could be like a Last of Us game. So, guys, now moving on. Another game that I was hoping to be announced, but I kind of knew it wouldn't be, guys, because they've just announced like a week or so ago a DLC which is coming out in September, and this is for Destiny, guys, and Bungie. Destiny 2 wasn't announced. We were hoping to find out something about Destiny 2 at this year's E3, but Activision confirmed that although it plans to release the sequel next year, there won't be anything at this year's show. Instead, we found out more about the Destiny Rise of Iron expansion that is coming in autumn. Now, I do have this on my channel, guys. Rise of Iron expansion, which is coming out in September, and I've got all the kind of live show there and etc. So, and this looks really, really good, guys. I really can't wait to get my hands on it. It looks absolutely amazing. Okay, it will be available for download from 20th of September, so there will be plenty of hype around that rather than a fully fledged sequel. Now, guys, as I just said earlier on in my kind of like, as I said, it'll be a fairly lengthy, because there was a hell of a lot of stuff, guys, mentioned at this E3. Now, one game I did mention earlier arrives, which was obviously from Take-Two, which was Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar rarely announced titles during E3, but we've been waiting for more news on prospective Red Dead Redemption for years. And a recent leak suggests that the sequel is at least in the works. Alleged map of the open world setting for Red Dead Redemption 2 or Redemption 3, if you count the radical different first game, appeared on NeoGAF. Separate sources appear to have verified it too. Most interestingly, there is an area with the fictional new name of New Bordeaux, the same fictional name chosen by Hangar 13 for 2K games and Mafia 3, which will be distributed by Take-Two, the same as Rockstar titles. Coincidence? Probably, guys, but it's still odd though. However, it didn't appear at the show at all. So, Red Dead Redemption 2, guys, there was rumours that it had been cancelled, and I thought it had been cancelled, but yeah, it's happening, guys, sometime soon, but they've said this before, so we'll just wait and see, guys. We'll wait and see what happens. Now, guys, Oculus Rift 2. Now, Oculus Rift has only just been released, really, guys. So, okay, so the first consumer Oculus Rift still hasn't shipped to anyone who pre-ordered it yet. So, why the fuck would they talk about Oculus Rift 2 when no one's even got the first one yet? So, but, yeah, so it's just stupid, guys. So, Oculus Rift 2 was a complete nonsense. I don't understand why they wouldn't have released it. I understand why they haven't really said anything, because the first one no one's really got yet. So, yeah, stupid. Mario on mobile, guys. Now, everyone was kind of hoping for a Mario game on mobile, because there seems to be a load of other games, but nothing really was said. Nintendo has already stated that the rollout of its 5 key apps for mobile, with Imissimoto being the only one that's not a strictly game. Maybe we'll get to see or play an app based on Mario someday. We can hope. The next 2 announced titles will be based on Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing, though so as an E3 debut for the moustached plumber, who's not likely to be on the cards. So yeah, we're not going to be getting a Mario game, guys, on mobile devices. Is that a sore lose or whatever? I don't know, guys. Okay, more Steam VR headsets. HTC has an exclusivity deal with Valve, so that the HTC Vive is the only Steam VR headset on the market presently. But we are understand that after the window expires, other manufacturers will jump on board. Maybe we'll find out which ones are soon, guys. Just not the one at the LA show, sadly. So, guys, that is basically really it. I really do apologise. I hope this video hasn't been too long for you. I know it's approaching kind of like the 35-minute mark. But I did say at the beginning, guys, this video is going to be relatively long. So, yeah, there was a hell of a lot that was announced this year at E3's press conference and kind of like show. There is still 3 things going on, guys. But so far, that is what's been announced. I think we're on the last day today, guys. And so, yeah. So, I really do hope you kind of like look forward to all the new things that are being released. I know I am. There's lots and lots of things that I'm looking forward to getting released, guys, in the upcoming months and the next year or so. And yeah, I hope you like the video, guys. Please leave a comment. Please tell me what you guys are looking forward to the most out of E3. Or if it's anything I missed out, please tell me. Or kind of any disappointments you may have from E3 this year. So, without further ado, guys, this is Scotty Dog signing off, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks very much for listening. Take care, guys.